Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Black Male Advice TV. I'm your host, Ringo. This morning, what I want to talk about is the topic of unprofessional YouTubers display much hate for reaction content creators. Yeah, let's talk about it. In these YouTube spaces, I realized that a lot of content creators seem to be having a lot of negative things to say about content creators that do reaction videos. And I want to talk about that because I take offense to that. I take offense to that when I see grown men that are not focused on content. So what they tend to do is to appear as if though they are superior, to appear as if though they are above the rest. What they do is they speak negative of creators that do reaction videos. They make it seem like reaction videos is easy, it's simple, it ain't nothing, it's nothing special. These particular people that do reactionary videos, they got no talent. They're not creative. They're not doing this. They're not doing that. They have a lot of things to say. And I find it rather pathetic because rather than you focusing on your own niche, your own content, you're too busy watching other people. And that's a problem. You should be focusing on how to perfect your craft and stop worrying about someone else's airplane. You see, reactionary videos is a very profitable niche. It's one of those niches that you have to have a special gift. You have to have the ability to actually talk, something that a lot of content creators don't have. So what they tend to do is they try to minimize the quality. They try to minimize the creativity. They try to make it seem as if though if a person is doing a reactionary video, that something is wrong with them. They make it seem like, oh, they don't have any original content. My question to you is, why do you care about what other YouTubers are doing to the point that it's bothering you and you feel that it is necessary to try to criticize and or condemn what they do as if though they're not important in the YouTube ecosystem? Think about that. Because it's really sad when I see grown men do this. And you know what's so interesting about this? The same people that will criticize content creators that do reactionary videos, if you go through their videos and you look through their content, they actually have videos where they do reactions to other people's videos, which is very, very hypocritical to say the least. See, my suggestion and advice to content creators that are haters of reactionary channels is this: focus on your own niche, focus on your own content, and stop worrying about what they're doing. Because while you're focusing on worrying about what another YouTuber is doing and his success and how they're able to get views and they're able to get numbers, and you're mad about that, you're displaying jealousy. There's no other way to put it. There is no other way to put it, fam. You see, I'm in my own lane. I ain't worrying about none of these YouTubers. I'm not thinking about them. I ain't sitting around talking about, well, you know, these YouTubers that just keep doing these kind of videos, they're this and they're that. I don't got time to be doing that. That's called hate. That's called jealousy. You're jealous. Yeah, that's jealousy. If you want to know what jealousy look like, it's when you spend your time trying to crap on another content creator because they're in a niche that you feel ain't ish. Just because you can't do it, don't get mad because they got success. Don't get mad because their numbers are going up. Don't get mad. They're creative. You just don't got it. It's just that simple. Let me explain something to you, fam. A lot of unprofessional YouTubers, because that's what we're going to identify them as, they know who they are. I don't have to mention anybody's name. If the cap fit, let them wear it. You see, unprofessional YouTubers display much hate for reaction content creators because of jealousy. There is no other way around it. When a person is preoccupied with worrying about what another YouTuber is doing and the content that they're doing, and they're saying that's not original content and that's whack and that's trash and that's this and that's that, well, why aren't you making any original content? And why aren't your numbers exploding through the roof? And why are you condemning them and worrying about what they're doing? Do you see what I mean? It's all about jealousy. And see, what's sad about this is, rather than focusing on your own personal niche and how to improve it, you're too busy focusing energy on other people. And that's hate. That's what you call jealousy, sir. Jealousy. You're jealous because other content creators are winning, and you don't like that. It's bothering you. It's bothering you because you felt that you deserve their success. Well, you're going to have to work hard for that. See, there are a lot of successful YouTubers that are in the niche of doing reactionary videos. And these particular content creators are professionals at what they do. Just because you suck at what you do, just because you have no creativity, just because you have nothing else to talk about, don't get mad at the next man because he's able to make content that you can't make. Real talk. Unprofessional YouTubers display much hate for reaction content creators. They hate the fact that you're able to use remixes, commentary, criticism, using video clips to react to. It bothers them to see that. They make you feel as if though you're not making any original content. Really? Are you kidding me? Let me explain something to you. Manny Monaco, she have a show called The Pineapple Show. Very, very good idea. Very good show. But guess what? When she do her show and other YouTubers decide to do reactions of her show, you know what happens? They created a whole new niche. Do you understand me? Oh yeah. Because there are people that like watching her show, and then there are people that like to hear reactions to her show. But guess what? It gets better. There are people that want to hear reactions, not from you, but from me. Oh yeah. Because they know that I have the talent, I have the voice, and I have the mental fortitude to actually break down a video and dissect where it's going and bring about edification and understanding. That is what makes a great reactionary video. When Kendra G makes a video with her dating show, which is an excellent show, and I decide to go and do a reactionary video, I'm creating an entirely new content that people want to see. So who is you? Who are you to criticize what reactionary content creators do? Who are you to question what we do? We're professionals at what we do. See, I could take anyone's video, break it down, and make it better because of my ability to speak. That is what makes reactionary videos so great. Because it's about personality. It's about your ability to engage with the people. It's about your ability to have a sense of humor, to be entertaining, to add value to the content you're reviewing. See, there's a lot of people that do reactionary videos. Some are pretty good at it, some are not. But at the end of the day, it's a niche and it's very profitable. It may not be for you, but don't dare say that it's whack and it's boring and it's dumb. If it is, why your eyes are watching people that do it? I know why. You're upset that those people are growing and you don't like that. That's called jealousy, sir. Jealousy. And it's one of the greatest cancers of the Black community. Focus on you as a man. Focus on improving your work ethic. Focus on creating something that your audience want to see. See, here on my platform, I'm multi-talented. I'm one of the most talented men on YouTube. Do you understand me? Do you understand me? I'm one of the most talented content creators on YouTube. I can boldly say that. My platform consists of a variety of different types of content, all creative. And there ain't nothing no YouTuber on this platform could even tell me when it comes to talent, creativity, and originality. I'm a pioneer in what I do. Very, very creative. If I had to save my life with my creativity, I can. Can you? I don't think so. See, let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to a lot of these content creators so they can learn a couple of things. Number one, YouTube is a business. When you understand television, when you understand media, you have to understand that ratings, viewers, you have to understand what the people are interested in. A lot of you content creators, you do the same thing every day and you keep doing the same thing. And guess what? It gets boring after a while. After a while, you're going to run out of steam. And what you're going to have is a mental breakdown where you're going to be unable to produce content because you're doing the same thing and you're not expanding your capacity. Instead, you're doing things to please a group of people. And normally those group of people that you're trying to please don't give a fuck about you. Do you understand me? You see, YouTube is a business. It's not a place to get pats on the back. If you're doing what you're doing and you're putting in a lot of hours and you ain't earning anything from what you're doing, you are wasting your time and you're wasting your life. See, as a content creator, you have to understand the market and you have to understand what people want to see. And just like television, you got to provide and meet the demand. And one thing a lot of these content creators on YouTube don't understand is they don't understand the business of YouTube. So when they see other content creators being good at what they do and they're able to produce a lot of content and they're able to release videos, and it's like, man, these people are just actively moving forward, they get upset with that. If they look at these people as if though, oh, that's whack, that's not original, that's easy, you're using someone else's video, you're doing this, you're doing that. Well, why don't you go do it? Why don't you go do it and do it every day? And let's see how good you are. You see that? And you know what? If you do it, you would be a hypocrite. See, those who complain and talk crap about content creators that do reactionary videos, If you see these people doing reactions to anyone's videos, you folks got to call them out. And you got to say, hold on, bro, wait a minute. The other day you were talking crap about people that do that. So why are you doing that? You're a hypocrite. You just said this is no good. You just said this is whack. Why are you trying to do it now? You got to call them out when they do that. So if you're subscribed to a content creator that is always talking negative about YouTubers that produce reactionary videos, and if you see these particular people try to react or review some video, you got to call them out when they do that. And you got to say, hold up, bro, you're a hypocrite. The other day you were talking crap about people that do reactions, but look at you, you're trying to do one now. Why are you doing that? You got to call them out. See, I have to make this video because I don't like what I'm seeing in the space. It's almost like people taking personal shots, and I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate it at all. I think as a grown man, you should stay in your lane and do it exactly what you're supposed to do. Don't worry about what the next man is doing. Because when you do that, you're making yourself look bad in the public eye. Because grown men don't do that. Grown men don't look at the way another man make his money and criticize it and talk crap about it. And then at the same time, on the low key, try to do the same thing. It doesn't make any sense, to say the least. See? You got many niches within the YouTube streets that anyone can get involved in. Choose one or choose multiple. I've already made my choice. I get in where I fit in, and I know exactly what I'm capable of doing. See, I have a diverse menu. You know, when you walk into a restaurant, there's normally a menu. Well, my menu consists of a lot of different types of videos, a lot of different types of content. My reactionary style of videos is very different from other people. But what's sad about the YouTube streets is that people don't like to see when others have success. There are channels out here that don't put no work in when it comes to doing reactionary videos. And their channels grow fast and they get big numbers. And guess what? I really don't care. I'm not gonna sit here and complain about it. I'm not gonna sit here and compare what I'm doing. No, I don't care. Because at the end of the day, a lot of those channels actually help me to put out content. What do I mean by that? Well, understand that YouTube is a business. Sometimes you can have a reaction channel that get a lot of views. They put out a lot of videos. And when they put out these videos, normally they don't have much commentary. They just post videos, and the videos get a lot of numbers. But guess what that does for me? It provides literally an outlet or a source where I'm able to just go find content, and then I can go do what I gotta do. So at the end of the day, each one teach one, and one hand feeds the other. And at the same time, the ecosystem is moving where it needs to go, because one hand washes the other, and both hands washes the face. What am I saying? If you're a content creator and you're unable to produce content and you're stuck, it's because you're just not good at what you do. You see, a man like me could never run out of content because I'm creative. I am a content creator. I've always been doing this. I've been on YouTube since 2006. Do you understand me? Most of you guys don't got a lot of weight under your belt. You just started. You're just getting your hands dirty. And already you're complaining. What I suggest a lot of you guys do, get out the house a little bit. Take a walk in the park. Sometimes you're in the house too much and you're unable to think and be creative because you're too busy watching other men. Stop worrying about success and focus on actually being creative. See, one of the biggest problems that YouTubers have is that you're trying to make money and you're focused on numbers and you're focused on success and you feel that you deserve the success that another man have. No, you don't deserve anything because you didn't put in the time, the effort, and the work. See, if you actually took the time to put in the work and you did what was necessary, you will begin to have success at what you do. Complaining and crying and bickering over other YouTubers and trying to degrade and condemn what they do as if though it's meaningless when people are viewing it makes you look bad at the end of the day. See, the truth is, a lot of times certain YouTubers really think they're good at what they do. Well, if you're good at what you do, why are you complaining about other people? Why don't you just focus on what you do? See, the truth is, a lot of you guys on social media, your niche or whatever it is you're trying to do is just not profitable. It's just not good business. It might be entertaining. It might have some sense of value, but it's just not profitable. And most of the time, most people really just don't want to watch it. There's nothing I can do about that. It's all business. Do you understand me? It's all business. At the end of the day, it's all business. There's a reason why people shop at certain stores. Number one, product, customer service, and good value. A lot of you content creators, you have stores, you have product, but it don't have no value. And your prices sometimes may be too high. And this causes people to go elsewhere. Oh yeah. You got a lot of people that love reactionary videos because they're very entertaining. But one thing that makes them very special is that each person that does a reaction have to have a personality. They have to bring a character to the table. They have to have some sort of sense of humor. When you watch Black Male Advice TV, Ringo TV Raw, I provide you with the best reactionary videos on YouTube, hands down. No matter what, I provide the best. So even if another reactionary channel get higher numbers, millions of views, hundreds of thousands of views, it doesn't matter to me because I'm staying in my own lane. Because as I flood the algorithm with Ringo TV Raw, Black Male Advice TV, my name is moving through these streets. So even if somebody else have a lot of success, even if somebody else is getting higher numbers, it doesn't matter because long-term success is better than short-term success. Do you follow me? And this is something that a lot of people don't understand. The YouTube ecosystem is very large and the algorithm understands hard work. A lot of you content creators, you don't put in no work. You complain too much. And that's the problem. YouTube is a business. I don't get up on this microphone to waste my time. I provide content, something that somebody can replay and play again. I said something that someone can replay and play again. See, when you buy napkins and tissue and water, these companies will always remain in business. Why? Because they're selling products that people are gonna need again. So when you understand your niche and you understand the YouTube algorithm and you understand the ecosystem of social media, you understand that when it comes to making content, you must make content that people will play again. And that's something you guys don't understand. Because the content that you make have no playback value. The content you make don't have no real value. The content you make don't make people want to watch it again. No, they don't. See, when YouTube first started, you could only post 10-minute videos. There was a reason for that. But nowadays, people be online doing shows for hours and hours and hours and hours. Nobody's gonna watch that replay. They're not. They're not. They're not. So if you spend all your time putting in hours and hours and hours streaming forever, then guess what? You're going to have mental burnout. Yeah. Because the attention span of many is very short. This is why YouTube brought over YouTube Shorts, because they're watching TikTok and they're also watching Instagram, and they understand business because they know that most of you will move to TikTok or move to Instagram. So YouTube said, you know what? Let's bring those shorts over here in our system. Yeah. And this is something that a lot of people don't understand. So to all the unprofessional YouTubers that display much hate for reaction content creators, my advice to you is to stop complaining. Because when you complain, you're making your viewers realize that you're jealous of someone. And at the same time, they're going to start to call out other people's names. And then when they do that, it's going to create all sorts of drama, because it's going to come across like you're talking about certain YouTubers. And we don't need that in this space. If you have a personal problem with someone, you need to call out their name. Call out their name and make that plain. That way, your audience can know who you're talking about. But don't talk in secret. Don't talk in code. Don't do none of that. And some may say, well, why don't you call out names? Why don't you do this? I'm not wasting my time because I'm not thinking about what you're doing. I'm not thinking about that. What I'm thinking about is producing content. My point is simple. You're worrying about stuff that is irrelevant. You should be focusing on perfecting your craft. You should be focusing on producing content. You should be focusing on building a production setup. You should be focusing on what will improve you. And stop worrying about everybody else. Because we're not worried about you. I don't sit around watching other YouTubers getting mad because of their success. No, what I do is I look at strategy. I think about how to improve. I watch bigger YouTubers and I look at their business model. I look at the way they set things up. I look at how they talk and what they have and certain advice, and I put all of that together and I see how I can improve me. Do you follow me? I don't sit there complaining. I don't sit there crapping on another YouTuber talking about, oh, his type of videos is whack and he ain't really doing much and his video sucks and there ain't no creativity, there ain't nothing in that. That's easy to do. If it's easy to do, why don't you do it and stop complaining? It takes a very, very talented person to do reactionary videos. You have to be very talented to do it. There's a lot of people that try to do reactionary videos and they suck at it. They have no personality, they have no charisma, they have no entertainment, they have no value to it. They can't even speak on the fly. You have to be a fast thinker, a fast talker, and you have to be able to dissect things immediately, and that is a talent. Something that many people don't have. Do you understand me? So again, I don't know what personal issues a lot of you brothers in the space have with other YouTubers, but you need to let that go because it's a cancer and your audience recognize it, and it's not a good look for you. Focus on yourself. Focus on producing content, because as a content creator, you're supposed to be focusing on what your niche permits you to do. And that's something that a lot of content creators haven't figured out. They're too busy watching the next man, and they're not focused on actually producing content that their viewers want to see. And this will cause you to make horrible content, because now you're going to fall into competitive jealousy, where you're going to be doing things out of competitive jealousy, competing with other YouTubers. And that's bad business, because when you get into competitive jealousy, then the value of the product is not going to be valuable. Instead, you're going to have to water it down, and you're going to begin to do things to the product, and you're going to ruin the product. Think of it as a sandwich. If a sandwich tastes good and you change the way it tastes, you're gonna ruin the entire business. Because people are used to a certain type of sandwich. And this is the facts. Oh yeah. So, that being said, unprofessional YouTubers display much hate for reaction content creators. This is my message to you, fam. This is my message to all of you folks. Being jealous of other YouTubers is not gonna help you. It's not going to improve your creativity. You won't be able to make no good videos when you do that. And it's just bad work ethic. I mean, to sit there and complain because someone else's work is making numbers or they're successful at it, it's not making you look good. So again, to all the complainers, to all the people that are haters of reactionary channels, my suggestion to you is focus on yourself. Focus on what you do best. Because while you're focusing on reactionary channels, we're not focused on you. I'm out, fam. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/RingoTVRaw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Black Male Advice TV, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100%